Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Brandy Giz. Today is a really quick tutorial on how I make my little knot bun on the top of my head with my hair hanging down. A lot of y'all were interested in seeing how I achieve that quick and easy, or shall I say lazy look for the summer. You're going to need a rat tail comb, edge control, a regular comb, 2 clips, 2 of these ties. I found these at the dollar store. They stretch. And I usually like to use a brush, but I like to use my husband's brush instead because it's more dense and it's harder, and it kind of helps push the edges back. So let me get started. Is there anything else I am missing? Oh yes, and the most important thing, you need a sock. Now I have my son's sock, and what I do is I cut the toe off of it with a pair of scissors. Let me get a pair of scissors so I can cut it for you guys. I take the toe part and I just cut. These scissors are kind of dull. Make sure there's some socks that he don't wear. And then I take it and I roll the sock up like that, because I want a really small bun. I don't want a huge bun, and I stretch it out like so. The sock that I normally use is this one right here. It's just another sock that he has, and I just rolled it up. So I just showed you guys how to do that. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to part my hair like on the side. I'm going to part it going like this. And this is my style when I need to wash my hair, but I want something that's cute. And the length of the rat tail comb, half of it I part it, and then I take and I try to go and part it going across. So we're going to try to get the part as perfect as possible. So I take my clip and I clip my hair and I go across. And I do the other side as well. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so that should be good enough, and I just comb the rest of the hair going down, and I try to tie it back so it'll be out the way. Okay, now the next thing that I do is I take some edge control. My favorite right now is the Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair, and although I am not natural, I am waxed, I still use it and it works well. And I just put it on my edges. All right. So I'm going to take my husband's brush, and you need to wet the brush so that you can manipulate the hair to where you need to have it laid down. What I'm going to do is take my rat tail comb, and part of my hands is wet, and I'm going to lay my hair down on the sides and I'll be going over it with a brush. Lay this part down. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush and brush the gel in. And I try to put the knot on top like a high bun. I get one of these ties. Okay. And I tie it. You're going to get your sock and you're going to place it on top, and it should look like so. So next I take my comb and I comb out the hair and I start swooping. I'm looking at my mirror. The hair around like so, and it should look like this. I take, and we're going to take the rubber band and go around it at the base of the hair, and you don't need any pins or anything, and that is going to be how you do that part. So I take this tie and I take a little bit of edge control for the sides. Some of y'all might want to have your sides like hanging out, something like that. And I just put the rest behind my ear. Alright, so I take the comb and I comb the rest of the hair down. Hopefully you have a little curl to the ends. If not, just flat iron it. Alrighty, so that is basically how I do my bun. I don't know how the back looks, but this is the back. And that is my bun. Real quick, easy, and simple. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.